We're live. What's up, everybody? Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark. I just wanted to hop on right quick and give y'all a little taste of something that just happened, child. I wanted to tell y'all about something that just happened. I'll give y'all a little bit of time to get logged on. Let me wash my hands right quick. Let me put this on mute. Let's see. All right, you guys. What's up, everybody? Coach Andy here from Andy After Dark. As you come in, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, hit the like, the heart, the smiley, hit all the fills if you would, please. If you can go ahead and do that for me before we get started, I would appreciate it. We're not going to be on very long at all, but I damn sure wanted to tell y'all about something that just happened, y'all. I definitely. Hello? That's my other phone. I definitely wanted to tell y'all about something that happened and share it with you guys. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. Good morning, everybody. Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark. Y'all get in here. Y'all get y'all asses in here, please, so I can run this down to y'all. And y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, which I highly doubt, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. I ain't no dummy. They can say whatever they want about me, but they damn sure can't say that. They damn sure can't say that. Let me turn this here. It's freezing here. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get right into it because I got a lot going on today. A lot of moving parts. Got a lot of errands to run and a lot of things that I'm doing. A lot of moving pieces. You guys, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up, the heart, the smiley, the laughy, the shocked. Hit all the fills, please. I mean, I just got on. We've only been on for a couple of minutes. And it's 125 people and climbing 130 and climbing between the two platforms. And we have one like. I mean, I can get off and go and cherry pick and tell them because it's definitely worth discussing. Like, it's crazy what just happened. Let me see who hit the like button. Let me see who's on it, who hit, who didn't. Let me see. Let me go behind the scenes. I hardly ever do this, but let me see. So we have. Hold on, let me look. Let me get my other phone. Oh, sorry. Y'all, it's the craziest shit just happened. It's so crazy. So y'all know that y'all hit the thumbs up, the like, the da. Hit all the fills, please, if you would. Good morning. Hi, Miss Ranson. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Christine. Hi, Valerie Green. Hi, Justice 13. What's up, Kenny? Kenny, I made a mistake. This is the Kenny that I think who was in Cherry Pick. Were you in Cherry Pick? I made a mistake and deleted you from Cherry Pick. I did not mean to do that. My fingers were a little too happy go lucky. And you and one other person that I deleted. And Cherry Pick will tell you because I was even like, oh my God, I can't believe I deleted him. I was deleting some other people and I accidentally deleted you. I did not mean to do that. And that happens sometimes. And I did tell Miss Booker to reach out to you to make sure that you can get back into Cherry Pick because it was definitely by mistake. It happens sometimes, I'm human. Okay, listen, you guys. So I just had a call from somebody playing on my motherfucking phone, trying to play with me. As far as as far as I know, as far as I can believe, and the only person who would have someone, have an interest in playing on my phone, as far as I'm concerned, would be Carmen Cetia, Muddy O'Reilly, and her crew. Okay, whoever that may be, and so you guys hit the thumbs up button, please. Hit the like, the heart, the smiley. Also, it is my birthday. All right, you guys. We're doing was it $15? $15. What's up, Vera? A $15 Cash App challenge yesterday, and it's extended to today. That's my birthday Cash App challenge, my Cash App, and we're gonna get into it because baby, hi Miss Lot, because this centers around my Cash App. in my Cash App challenge. And this phone call that just happened just now, um, somebody, as far as I'm concerned, playing on my fucking phone. What's up, Marilyn Manuel? You've been a long time follower of the page. Thank you so much. Put me back in, coach. I told Miss Booker to reach out to you. It was you and one other person I deleted accidentally from Cherry Pick. I did not mean to do it. Definitely not. So reach out to Miss Booker and she'll put you back in. She'll put you back in. You guys, we are doing a Cash App birthday challenge for my birthday. It's the queen. That will be me. And it's $15 on the Cash App. The Cash App is Coach CA. Now, y'all all know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do I have Zelle? Because this was this phone call just centered around. And somebody trying to play in my face. And I don't like that shit at all. Do I have Zelle? That's the poll question of the day, bitch. Does Coach Nandy have Zelle? Can somebody answer that question for me? In the comments, do I have Zelle? Huh? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Do I have Zelle? Do I have a Zelle account? Have y'all ever sent me anything through Zelle? Have I ever listed my Zelle account? Ever? Let me know in the comments. Y'all been following this page for a long ass time. And this person who called me, I'm not going to say their name because just in case, you know what I'm saying? It was a case of whoopsies. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. But it smells like Carmen. It smells like Carmen and Tay. And do I have Zelle? I mean, this person says that they've been following me for years, many years, 4 years. And I'm going to tell y'all all about the conversation and how it all went down and everything. I don't have Zelle. I've never had Zelle. And if anybody ever did send me something through Zelle, it will be through somebody else. It will have to be through somebody else because I don't have a Zelle account. So there's been a couple of times people have sent me something through Zelle and on behalf of somebody else because I don't have Zelle. I don't have a direct Zelle account, tied to any kind of a Zelle. I used to have Zelle back in the day, 10 years ago, when Zelle was a standalone product, when Zelle wasn't tied to anything else. It was just a regular app like PayPal and Cash App and, Chime. It was Zelle. Now they are all tied. Zelle is tied up to all banks and stuff like that. You can't just have Zelle as a standalone product. So, but I used to have it many, many years ago. So, but I don't have Zelle. Anybody who watches this page knows that, right? You ever sent me anything through Zelle? You ain't sent it to me. You sent it to somebody else who gave it to me because I don't have Zelle. Okay. Yeah, bless the Cash App, please. It's my birthday challenge. It's a birthday challenge. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Thank you so much. The challenge is $15. If you don't have it, don't do it. And this is what I told this person on the phone. We're going to get into this phone conversation. If you don't have it, do not do it. But if you have it and you want to bless me, then you can do that. I would appreciate that very much so. If you don't have $15, if you send 10, some people have sent 5, some people sent 10, some people sent 15, some people sent 20, some people sent 50, some people sent 100, some people sent more than 100. It depends. There's no requirement. You're not even required to send anything. There's no requirement on the amount, but the challenge is at least $15. That's the challenge. That's the birthday Cash App challenge. All right. And those of you who have already blessed my Cash App, and met the challenge, I do appreciate it very, very much so. I appreciate you. I appreciate your generosity over the years, your kindness, all that. Okay, so y'all are saying, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't have a Zelle. Okay, so I got a phone call. Happy birthday. Thank you, Vera. I got a phone call from someone today saying, I didn't get a phone call. I got a message. They just wanted to harass you. Well, I'm going to let y'all be the judge of it. I got a message. The day that I did that Lakeisha call, I got a message to Lakeisha's mom from someone saying, Nandy, please call me. Now, I get messages like this all the time. You know why? Because people want to talk to influencers. Do y'all see when Carmen are out and people be going crazy like, oh my gosh, Chef Carmen? That's literally how everyone is for their favorite influencer. If somebody saw Darius out, they would act like that. If they saw me out and they knew who I was, they would act like that. People want to get close to influencers because it's almost like being close to a celebrity. Because, I mean, y'all are on my page because y'all know about this page, which means that I have some type of notoriety. You know, every influencer does. You are basically a social media internet celebrity. Will you take the clown Tay down? Yeah, want me to take her picture down? Tay's picture? Let me see. Hold on, child. I don't if I can do it while I'm live. Sometimes what you call be acting up. Okay. All right, there we go. Is that better? Okay. Awesome. So, I didn't know who this person was. Y'all bless the Cash App up while I'm telling this story, please. We're doing a birthday challenge. My Cash App is Coach Nandi, CoachNandi. I don't have Zelle, bitch. Everybody knows this. It's Coach Nandi on Cash App, on PayPal, and on Chime. And on Cash App, I have two Cash Apps. It's Coach Nandi, CoachNandi, and it's also Coach Nandi 79, CoachNandi 79. Both of those are my Cash App. All right. So if y'all can meet the birthday challenge today, I would appreciate it if you bless the Cash App for my birthday. So this lady is trying to reach out to me because she wants me. So I'm like, who the fuck is this trying to call me? Asking me to call them. The first thing I think of is maybe it's someone who maybe didn't get a tea or didn't get something from me. And I want to call them because they clearly have seen the show, the last show I did where I said that there were just a couple of people out of over 1,000. Like there were so many tea orders, it was ridiculous. There were just a couple of people who didn't get their tea order. And that's because I got hospitalized, as y'all know. And all hell broke loose after that. I didn't even have access to my teas anymore. I was in the hospital for like over a month and shit just went crazy. So anyway, so somebody, I'm just giving y'all an example real quick, doing a quick detour. Somebody saw that live and was like, Nandi, they sent me a message last night. And if you weren't here and you sent the message, you can reach out and let them know what our conversation was. I hit them right. They said, Nandi, I just want to let you know that I didn't get my tea order. This is unrelated to the phone call. I'm just giving y'all some context, about how my thinking was when I called this person back who was playing with me today. So this happened last night from somebody. So I went in the system, looked it up, saw, yep, this person actually did order some tea. And so I responded to that person immediately. I said, I'm so sorry. As soon as I start shipping teas again, I will ship yours out before I ship out the paid orders. I will ship yours out first. I do apologize. She responded. She said, thank you so much for your prompt reply. Life happens. Things happen. But I appreciate you getting back to me, and that kind of stuff. And I said, absolutely, etc. This is how I stay on top of my customer service and, things like that. Somebody reach out to me and they're not trying to be funny or sus. I respond and I reach back out to them and, I address their concerns or whatever. Okay. So this was last night. So this is how I handle messages that I get. I try to decipher and determine if it's somebody who is just trying to chit chat with me, because I get a lot of that. People want to talk to their favorite influencer because we're like social media celebrities. We're internet celebrities. Anyone who has a page of more than 10,000 followers, basically you damn near internet celebrity. All right. 20,000 followers, you're internet celebrity, and 20,000 people, 30,000 in our case between the two platforms, whatever. So people are always trying to talk to me. Can you imagine? People are always trying to talk to me. They want to talk about Carmen real bad. That's why they want to talk about Carmen. They want to talk about Tay. They want to talk about this Lakeisha shit that's going on now. They want to talk, period. They want to hear from me. That's why I said, if you send a birthday cash app, this has been going on for years since I started this page. People just want to kick it. I ain't got time for that. Beyonce don't be kicking it with her fucking fans and her followers, etc. I don't have time because she's busy. I don't have time. No, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Plus you never know who's on the other end of that phone call, right? So, what's up, Crackberry? Hi, baby girl. That was me, and she immediately responded. Let them know. These hoes want to paint me as a scammer so motherfucking bad. It's crazy. We just had somebody on the other day saying that they got, not only did they didn't get their tea order because something happened with the post office, but when they told me, it was a big order too. It was like over 100. It was a lot. When they told me, even though it wasn't my fault and my responsibility, and she told you that, Debbie, if you want here, let them know. I didn't even know it was Debbie in the comments because she's under a different name. Yesterday, when this happened, day before, she said, Nanny, I didn't get my order. And it was like a week later, I looked, there was a storm. They didn't get it. I didn't know what happened. It wasn't me. She saw that I shipped it. I did my responsibility. The post office fucked it up. When she said that, I immediately made another order for her. All fresh teas, packaged it up, put a custom spoon in it. And y'all remember that I was doing the handmade spoons from Africa. I purchased a bunch of those and would just put them in orders as a thank you for free to certain orders over a certain amount. So I resent her order. No problem. No, you ain't got to pay me for extra shipping. None of that shit. Resend it. You get the original order, keep it. She came on. Debbie came on here and told y'all herself that happened. I didn't even know Debbie was on here, would say that, whatever. She came on here and told y'all herself. But people have you thinking that I be creating ghost businesses and be scamming people. Like, get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. Now, what Carmen and Tay do and how they run their business and how they get money from their followers and be playing with them and playing with their money and shit and creating these fake ass funds and using the funds for other things. That's them. That's what they do. But this lady just told you in the comments, that example I just gave, that was her. She said that was me who sent her the message yesterday about she didn't get her tea. And I immediately responded. I told y'all. See, I'm not on here just making shit up. So anyway, so I do try. I can't respond to everybody's message all the time, and if you send me multiple messages, that's going to annoy me, and I'm probably going to put you on the back burner. I eventually get to you, but you send me 10 messages in a day, bitch. Get down there to the work fair. And plus, anyway, yes, it's true. It's me, Debbie. Thank you. I got my tea and gift because it never came. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So this person today, I didn't find an order in the system for them for tea, a bag, or anything else. And so I'm like, well, let me call them because maybe they sent me $50 for my birthday. And they, I was supposed to call them. Maybe they forgot to put their number in the subject line because I said, if you send me $50 for my birthday, or more, and put your number in the phone in the subject line, I'll call you and personally thank you. So I'm like, maybe it's that person. Let me call this person. Maybe their husband placed the order for the tea because that happened a lot too with the tea orders. Other people ordered teas for other people. So let me call. Let me see what's up. Let me did see, bitch. Let me did see what's really hood. Who this person is who's trying to get me on this phone so bad. Okay. So I called the lady from my block number and she don't answer the phone. I called her a couple of days ago when she first reached out. She didn't answer the phone. So I called her from my work number, from my other number for the business, on the business line. She answered. She didn't answer, but then she called me back is what happened. And I missed her call because I'm busy. I'm doing shit. So I called her back. This is today. So I called back. She's like, oh, Nanny, I love you so much. Nanny, I just love you. I've been a follower of yours. Now, ma'am, if you listening to this, which you are, because you claim you've been a follower for 4 years, okay? And this is not your motive was not what I'm about to say. My bad. All right. That's why I'm not going to release your name, because anything in life could be different than what we perceive it to be. I always tell y'all that. So even though I think this was some shady shit that was going on, it might have not been. I'm mature enough to say something like that. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm gonna let y'all fucking determine. If it was Carmen CT and the motherfucking king, bitch. So the lady goes, Nandy, I'm so glad. I see all these happy birthdays coming through. Thank y'all so much. We're doing a $15 Cash App challenge today, honey. I would appreciate if you guys bless the Cash App up. It's Coach COACH Nandy NANDI on Cash App, or Coach Nandy 79 on Cash App. I also have PayPal and whatchamacallit, Chime. Okay. So the lady goes, oh, Nandy, I really, really wanted to talk to you. I'm so glad that you called me. And, you know, I just been wanting to talk to you. I said, well, do you have an order? And did you order something like, or did you get like a birthday Cash App tip or anything like that? That's the reason that you're calling. So she goes, no, I didn't send you a birthday Cash App, but I just wanted to talk to you because I just love you. I hate that bitch Carmen. She goes right into Carmen. I hate that bitch Carmen. I can't stand her. She is this, that, and the third. And that bitch Tay, don't you know Tay using her? She goes into it. She's lights into Carmen and Tay ass. Then she starts talking about Darnell too. And oh, you gonna get Darnell? Darnell been talking shit about you too. I said, I ain't heard Darnell saying nothing about me. So I will get in anybody motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck who it is. As y'all know how I run this page. Anybody can get it. But I haven't heard Darnell saying anything about me, and therefore, no. I mean, my focus right now is on Lakeisha. I focus on certain people, at a time. Okay. So she's like, oh yeah, well get that bitch Lakeisha then, because I can't stand that bitch. And what about Carmen and Tay? I mean, she was just going on. So I go, look, man, I appreciate, I entertained her for about a good 10 minutes. And I said, I'm busy. I gotta go. I gotta get down here to the jail. I got stuff that I'm doing today and that I'm working on. So she goes, well, Nanny, I know it's your birthday and I wanted to bless you for your birthday. And I said, oh, really? I said, oh, okay. I said, you don't have to. You don't have to bless me for my birthday. No problem. And she goes, well, I just wanted to do it anyway because I just love you, Nandy. I ain't the op. I'm not the op. I just love you and I wanted to bless you. You got Zelle. Now, you've been watching every show of mine for 4 years straight. And all the way up to the Lakeisha Mama interview, because she talked my ear off about that. You don't know my payment methods by now. Everybody knows them. Everybody knows what my Cash App name is. Y'all put it in the comments, please. Can y'all put my Cash App name in the comments? And if you put something funny and fake and wrong, trying to be funny, I'm going to block you and delete you. If you know my Cash App name, put it in the comments. Because if you've been watching this show for even a short amount of time, I say it on every live multiple times. If you've been watching for 4 years, you know damn well I don't have Zelle. So she goes, I've been trying to send you some money, Nandy, for your birthday. And I go, oh, you ain't got to do that. I wasn't like, oh, yeah, give it to me. I was like, no, you don't have to do that. You don't even have to do that. No worries. I appreciate the thought. No, I really want to, because I tried several times and it got rejected. I said, how you try? Because I don't have Zelle. If you only have Zelle, you tried to send me money on Zelle. I got rejected. That should not adding up to me, at this point. And I go, well, I only have Cash App, Chime, and PayPal. Well, I don't have none of those. I only have Zelle. And I really want to send you something real, real bad. And I'm like, still, no, don't worry about it. You ain't got none of those. No, Nandy, because I just love you so much. I just want to send you some money. I just tell me how I could do it. Is there any way I could do it any kind of way? And I'm like, all right, you know what? You don't have Cash App. I can send you a link. Even though you don't have Cash App, I can still send you a link that you can use to tip whatever it is that you want to tip. If it's $1, go ahead, do that, whatever it is. But you have to tell me the amount that you're going to send me so that I can put that in. So that's what the link amount will be for. I can't just send you a payment link. That's not how Cash App works. If you request money from somebody, or if you start any kind of, if you request money from somebody, you have to put the amount that you're requesting, not just a blank, link request. So, oh, Nanny, I'm old and slow and you young and smart. You know how to do stuff like that. I don't. I'm like, don't worry about it then. Ain't no problem. So she goes back to, oh, and fuck that bitch Carmen. I can't stand her. She's going in on Carmen and Tay. And she wants to keep pulling in. You think Carmen gonna really stay with Tay? I'm like, I don't know. We all see. Now I'm like, I ain't even got time to be playing with you, ma'am. At this point, you think Carmen gonna stay with her? I want you to get that bitch Lakeisha, that dirty drunk bitch. She going in on Lakeisha, going in on all of them, and I'm not even feeding into it. I'm like, oh, whatever happens with Lakeisha happens, whatever at this point. And so she goes, well, again, Nanny, I really want to send you something. Can I send it to you through Zelle? Now, we done been through this a million times on this phone call. Ma'am, I don't have Zelle. Well, then, Nandy, how can I get it to you? I said again, well, let's do this. I said, I'll send you the link for Cash App and you can send me the money. Tell me how much you want to send and I'll send a link for that. Now, this is what she got me. This is what she took me. She goes, Nandy, y'all put it in the comments. If y'all know my Cash App, can y'all tell me my Cash App in the comments, please? Can y'all tell me my Cash App in the comments, baby? So she goes, Nandy, just tell me how I can get you the money. You forget it. Just tell me how I could do it. I said, well, tell me the amount that you want to send me and I'll send you the link for it through Cash App. It's real simple. We could do it that way. No problem. She goes, well, I don't know how much I want to send you. I don't even know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Nandy. I'm not sure. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Pause. You reached out to me because I don't want you to, this lady try to make it seem like I called her and I asked her for a Cash App or money, or that she called me for any reason and I broached this up. I asked her for cash. I was trying to pressure. Nah, bitch. Not you, ma'am. If this wasn't your motive, and you know how I talk and how I get down on this page, because you already said that on the phone call. I love how you talk. Oh, okay. Then you already knew this live was coming about this shit, this bullshit on this call. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So she goes, oh, I'm not even sure how much I want to send. I don't know, Nandy. I goes, you don't know, but you said you tried to send it to me multiple times, but it kept getting rejected. So how much was it that you was trying to send that was getting rejected? And I'll send you the link for whatever that amount is. If it's $1, tell me it's $1. Now, I'm not putting no pressure on. I don't give a fuck if it's 25 cents. That's what you want to send. Okay, send it. If it's $1, tell me it's $1. Whatever the amount is, I need to know the amount first so that I can send you the appropriate link. Well, Nanny, I don't even know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Nanny. I don't know. Now this is a problem because now I know what's going on. You know, it's like I'm clear now. I'm not even sure. I said, you're not sure? You called me. I didn't call you. You asked me to call you, and you initiated this whole conversation. So I'm not asking you for. I said, don't worry about it. You don't have to send me anything. I didn't ask you to send me anything, and you reached out to me. So she goes. So I said, so what's the amount? And she hangs up the phone. Click. Oh yes, bitch. Oh yes. Click. She hangs up the phone. She hangs up the phone on me. And I send her a text message and I say, let me see what the message said. And what I said to her. I said to her, hold on. I go, hi, Miss So-and-so. I'm not going to say her name just in case I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Anybody could be wrong about anything. All right. Anyone can be wrong about anything. And it might have been a little old lady somewhere just wanting to talk to me real bad because I'm her favorite influencer and wanting to send me some money and not knowing how to really for real figure it out. And maybe maybe her battery died. Maybe she didn't hang up when I start putting the pressure on her to figure out if she's trying to play in my face about this money. Because she sure hung up the phone when I start asking her about specific shit. Specifics. Click, hung right up on me. So I sent her a message. I said, "Hi, Miss So-and-so. We got disconnected. Don't even worry about sending a tip for my birthday. It's the thought that counts. Take care and God bless." That's what I said. And that's how I generally handle people who, I have conflict with. I'm nice to you until you start getting crazy with me and turn with me. And then now I got to show you the other side of my ass, whoever you are. And you earned it because I was nice to you. I always approach people in a very nice, professional way. Anyone on this internet, all the time. If that conversation, interaction, whatever goes left, it's because of some shit that they said or did in that conversation that caused me now to go left too. Okay. So she hung up the phone. And somebody said I would have hung up. She hung up the phone and didn't call back. And of course, I didn't call her back, but I did send her that message. And I did tell her multiple times on that phone call that she did not have to worry about sending me a Cash App. Don't worry about it. I see the Cash Apps coming through from you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See that you guys are meeting the birthday Cash App challenge. I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's for my birthday, but it's the thought that counts. This is what I told her on the phone. It's the thought that counts. If you can't send it to me through Zelle, because I don't have Zelle, don't worry about trying to send it to me in any other way. I spent most of the call telling her that. And then I was like, I got to go. I got stuff to do. I got to get down here. I'm dealing with some inmates today. I love what you're doing with the new business. So she's up to date. You know about my new business? Huh? You talking about the phone call with Lakeisha's mom and how amazing I handled that. And you up to date on all things Nandy, but you don't know that I ain't got fucking Zelle. Huh? You don't know how much you want to send me all of a sudden. Huh? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know, Nandy. I don't know the amount. Just send me a link. Send me the link. Well, is it $1? Because I'm gonna send you the link for $1. I ain't even like, I'm not on some slimy shit like, oh, send me $100. I'm gonna send you a link for $100. No, absolutely not. I said, whatever amount you were thinking of trying to bless me with, which you don't have to do, ma'am, don't do it. I said, it's the thought that counts. But she kept insisting and persisting, and I smelled the rat 100%. So y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all think this was Carmen and them playing on my motherfucking phone today? Huh? Trying to get me to say certain things about Carmen and Tay and Lakeisha. I mean, she was really spent several times. I told her I had to get off the phone. She kept me on the phone. Like, well, what about that bitch Carmen again? That bitch, that no good bitch. I can't stand that bitch Carmen. I hate her fucking guts. And that bitch Tay, she ain't shit. She gonna leave her without everything. And did you know that Tay? What she gonna say to me? Did you know that Tay, Carmen was set up? Tay and that girl Kim, what's her name? Worthy. That's her name. Did you know that Kim Worthy is the one who set Tay up, Carmen up with Tay? How you asking me if I know that? You know I know that because if you watch this show, I've talked about that many times. Before Kim even came out and said she had did that, I said she had did that. Once I found out that Kim used to fuck with Tay, and they were in a 20-year relationship on and off, and then now all of a sudden this same person named Tay is trying to holler at Carmen. Once I made that connection, I think the whole internet made the connection. I was like, oh, Kim said go on her. Kim set that shit up. It was a setup from the get-up. We've been talking about this for years, not just us, everybody all over the internet, but we've been said that on this show. And then Kim came out and said it, and I was like, I told y'all. Told you. Do you have a Cash App that is the same name but ends in 79? Yes. That's also my Cash App. I have two Cash Apps. It's Coach Nandy, CoachNandi, and then Coach Nandy, CoachNandi 79. What y'all think? Y'all think that it'll be on there live later today? Well, I hope that if it is, sounds a little fugazi. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Felicia? Sounds sketchy for sure. I hope they do play, and I hope they play the full phone call. You know why? Because it'll show everybody this shit. You can hear whatever you want. I had somebody say to me the other day, told me something about you. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me on this internet. It's what you see and hear me do on this page. That's what matters. How I handle Lakeisha mom is a true testament of, for real, what my heart is and what kind of spirit and heart I have. Showed her nothing. She's the ops mom. I show her nothing but respect. Before that call, the way I set it up, during that call, and after the call, I paid homage to Lakeisha's mother, and I didn't have to do any of that. They wouldn't have did it if it was. Look at what they did with Lena, brother. They took all the information that they learned from Lena's brother. They played with him. They played with Miss Patricia's granddaughter and shit. You know, trying to get certain things out of her and doing it in this, going back and clowning on what they did get. I didn't do any of that. I used what I heard Lakeisha's mom tell me to transform my heart at that time, and it worked. It worked. I was no longer interested in pulling Lakeisha's license. On God, I didn't tell y'all that and go back behind the scenes and start putting my shit together again to send in to get her license pulled. I legit was done with it. But then when Lakeisha doubled down, your mama can't save you this time. It's going to take God and Jesus to come back down and talk to me. Oh, yes. It's going to take both of them. I need to see them sandals, okay? That to prove that it's Jesus. I need to check the authenticity of them sandals, baby. Because, no. But this lady was really, 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 really trying to play with me and play in my face, I feel. Now, I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. And it could have really been a little old lady who don't know much about technology, because that happens a lot too. Don't know much about technology, who really wanted to bless me, who's really a super fan. And if that is the case, hear me, ma'am, and hear me well. If that is the case, I do apologize for this phone call. I do. I apologize. I can admit that I might be wrong. They don't do that shit. Carmen told the whole world that Nandy started a GoFundMe in their name. Y'all remember that? You're a bitch ass lie, hoe. I would never do that. But she went on record and swore on her pussy. Them loose lips. She swore on that double head dildo taking pussy that I started a GoFundMe in their name. You're a fucking lie. If I started GoFundMe or whatever, it'd be in my own name, hoe. Not yours. Now that is some shit that'll get somebody put in jail. That would be wire fraud, bitch, amongst other things. You fucking crazy. So I'm not going on record to say that this lady, it could have been anybody. At the end of the day, I think it turned out to be Carmen and Tay who had set up that account, but they was embarrassed, so they tried to put that shit on me. But I'm going on record to say about this lady, ma'am, it could be that you was legit. It really was a sweet old lady who really fucks with this show and who loves me and who really wanted to support me by sending me a birthday cash app. That could have been really true. And if that is the case, I hope you accept my apologies. I have not disclosed your name to protect you in case it was true. So I hope you can see that. All right. All right. So I haven't put you on blast. I'm putting the situation on blast. And if you've been watching this show, you know that you should have known this live was coming. That this is how I rock. So she hung up all abruptly. Oh, I was gonna say, if the phone call happens to get played, play that shit from the beginning all the way to the end. Okay, from when I answered the phone, because she had to call me back because I called her and I missed her call, and then I called her back. Okay, after she asked me to reach out to her in instant messenger on Facebook a couple of days ago. But yeah, so play that shit from the beginning and y'all can hear what kind of person I am. All right. I was not pressuring this lady. I told her, don't worry about it. Don't even send me the money. No, yeah, I'm this, that, and the third. Don't even send me nothing, ma'am. You're wishing me happy birthday is enough. This is what I told her. I ain't telling you hoes. Y'all go hit the birthday cash app up. But don't even send me nothing, ma'am. You know? I appreciate the thought. You know, somebody said hopefully it was legit. She'll speak up here. No, I blocked her on Cash App. I mean, not Cash App. I blocked her on Facebook. Now she over here on YouTube, that might be. But I felt so strongly about this shit. I felt so turned off that she sat up there and played in my face that I went on ahead and blocked her ass on what you call it? On Facebook. Should I unblock her? But sounds like Patricia bullcrap. Yeah, I'm aware that they did a phone call to was it Miss Cherie or Miss Sherry or some shit? No disrespect to you, ma'am. I don't know how to pronounce your name, child. Miss Cherie, I guess, because she says T. It's Miss Cherie with the T. So I guess it's Cherie because that rhymes with T, child. So somebody said, legit or not, Lena said, it's a prime example of what these toxic seniors are doing on these apps. I mean, I agree. But yeah, they set up a call. Carmen and Tay set up a set. Listen, this is why I'm like, my spider senses start going off. Like, Carmen and Tay had black ice act like she was calling. Let me know in the comments. Have y'all hit the thumbs up button yet? Or the like or the heart, the smiley, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Let me cut this off on Facebook. Hold on. Let me cut the Facebook people off. It's a lot of y'all on here from Facebook too. Queen J said, I got you, but I only have Cash App. My Cash App was suspended when someone else stole my money. They flagged me as doing fraud. I believe that shit because Cash App ain't playing these days. Because I did report that somebody had created a fictitious Cash App similar to my name. Like they put a dot behind the I. And to try to get y'all's money when y'all try to send me money. And I reported it to Cash App. And they did, they put an alert on my account. To let y'all know when y'all try to send me money. Have y'all seen that? Because a couple of y'all actually even told me about the alert. That's how I found out about it. Like, you know, make sure you're trying to send it to Nandy, you know, and make sure it's the right account. So Cash App ain't playing. Carmen and Tay, no, if she for real, she get back and apologize for a drop call. I would. Now that's true. That's what I was thinking too. You ain't called my phone back. You ain't sent the text message. It's been about an hour. So even if your battery had died, it's got enough juice to call somebody back and say bye, 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 bye. So I really feel like she's trying to put in my face. But Carmen and Tay had black eyes, act like they were calling from the Social Security office. Y'all remember that? And called Tammy. Tammy is Carmen's former secretary for the I Got You seasoning brand. Excuse me. Tammy is her former secretary. And Tammy's the one who came out and told everybody that Carmen was using Google recipes, just like Darius Crooks do. Carmen was using Google recipes to cook her shit. And that cookbook was filled with nothing but recipes off Google. And she vouched for that. Tammy said, I know because I'm the one who was aggregating the data. She didn't use that word aggregating. That's the word I'm using. But that's what she meant. I'm the one who put together all the recipes. I'm the one who was out there getting them off the internet so that they can go in Carmen's so-called cookbook. So Tammy came out and spoke out against Carmen, and Carmen got so mad she had black ice call Tammy and act like she was calling from Social Security to tell Tammy that she is going to get in trouble for working for Carmen under the table while getting Social Security to scare the shit out of Tammy and tell her benefits going to get cut off and she's, going to jail and all that kind of shit to fuck with her. And it really fucked with Black Ice so bad after she did it, because Black Ice did it. Nobody had a gun to her head, but she did do it. And she came out and she told everybody she did it and how bad she felt about it. She was messed up about it. She said she shouldn't have did it and, blah, blah, blah. But this is the kind of shit that Carmen and Tay do. And also, we know that Darnell had Miss Pam call Miss Sherry playing with her and acting like she was down with the cause, and you know what I'm saying, and it was an innocent call, but it really was a setup, to get her. And all this also plays in my mind whenever anyone asks me to call them. I'm like, is this from the ops team? Because this is their MO. I'm not saying it is hoes, but not y'all, them. I'm not saying it is hoes. I'm saying this is shit that y'all have done. And the best predictor of the future, bitch, is the past. Ha! So, whenever somebody reaches out to me and asks me to call them, that's the first thing going through my mind is this Carmen in them? And it might have not been. It might have been, a sweet old lady not knowing what to do. It was terrible what they did to Black. Yes. Reindeer games. Yes. Hi, Miss Joanne. Deborah Hall said, I remember that. Mm-hmm. Life according to Lena said, yes, Cherie, and we figured it out. It was Patricia long before it was publicly confirmed. And then she played on my wife's phone. Oh, Patricia? And then she played on my wife's phone. Note that Carmen was the only one who had Lonnie's number. Ooh. So this is not far-fetched. I mean, they've done shit like called the hotel where I lived at. I mean, I let so much shit slide with these people. So much over the years. Like, whatever. But I store it in the back of my mind for when shit happens, like what happened on this call today with this senior citizen, that it makes me leery to even, want to call people back. You know what I'm saying? To see what is, if it's a legit call, if it's, if it's for play, if it's for real, whatever. But I still have to call back because, like the lady said in the comments, I did get back to her, and I do. If I give you a solution to something, I tell you, whatever it may be, I give you an update on something, your order or whatever it is, and you keep persistent, or if I give you a resolution to something and you don't like it, or you ain't accepting it or whatever, then I can't, that's it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. But I do try to get back. I don't see every message. I cannot. I get so many messages a day, mostly tips about Carmen and saying them and what they doing and shit. But I definitely do try to respond to people, especially if I get like a personal direct email. I had a lady the other day, 2 weeks ago, reach out and say, hey, Nandy, I'm a longtime supporter of yours. I get these all the time, but this is just one example. A longtime supporter of yours. I love what you do. I love what you're doing. I love how you are, creating this new career path. And I just love you. I've been watching you for a long time. I want to connect with you and blah, blah, blah. She left her number. And I responded back and say, hey, I'm super busy. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, da, da, da. And, she sent me a birthday cash app also, like maybe a couple of days ago, like $50 or something like that. And so I know that was legit because she tied her money. You could always tell, usually, where someone's true intentions are, where their heart is. And I said this before in the show. You want to know where somebody's heart is? Follow the money trail. Whatever somebody spends their money on, that's where their heart is. Huh? Whomever they spend their money on, that's where their heart is. That's how you can normally tell. Biggie, they're going to tie it to, it's always usually tied to money. Let me see. But you're right about that. Lena said, and then she played, I guess, she's talking about, are you talking about, Patricia? Then she played on my wife's phone. Note that Carmen was the only one who had Lonnie's number. Wow. So, I mean, there you go. Lena said it's not far-fetched at all. Hi, Miss Jordan. Hello. You were very kind and respectful to her. Deborah Hall said you ain't fall for it, and neither did the teammates. Sure did, Andy. I watched those shows. Mm-hmm. What's up, Shannon? Do you have a cash app? Sorry, I read that one already. What's up, Anissa? Yes, I have cash. My cash app is Coach Nandy, COACHNANDI. or Coach Nandy, CoachNandi 79. And then if you have PayPal, it's just Coach Nandy. If you have Chime, it's Coach Nandy. I don't fucking have Zelle. So for this lady to get on my phone talking about something, well, I tried to send Zelle a couple of times and it ain't go through. Well, you tried to send Zelle how? You don't have my phone number. At the time, she definitely didn't have my phone number. Which is why she sent me an inbox on Facebook. You don't have my phone number and you don't have my email address. You tried to send Zelle how many times? That right there, I immediately was like, yeah, no. But it kept getting rejected. How? Ma'am, I don't have Zelle, but I know you need somebody's number to do Zelle, which is one of the reasons. You know what? I probably can get Zelle. I'm not probably. Come on. I mean, I know I can, but I would never give my Zelle out to the public because then that would mean you would have my public personal phone number and my personal email address that's tied to my banking stuff. When I tell y'all I don't have Zelle, that's what I mean. Okay? No, I'm not about to get that out. I mean, I don't have Zelle, but if I wanted to get Zelle, I could because I do have, banking relationships with a couple of major banks. But I don't have Zelle because I know that if I wanted to use it, that means I would have to give out my personal information to people. And no, everybody has Cash App, PayPal, or Chime. Definitely PayPal or Cash App. I've had PayPal for probably 20 plus years, easily. I used to be on eBay, buying shit off of eBay way before you had Marketplace and all this other shit, even Amazon. eBay, you go on eBay 25, 30 years ago. Damn, I'm old. 20, 25 years ago. And because Amazon started, they only sold books before. I know because I used to buy a lot of my college textbooks from Amazon or even rent them, some books. So those biology books can be very expensive, especially the ones with the lab attached to them. Very expensive, several $100s. So I used to rent a lot of my biology books for college through Amazon. And then Amazon started expanding and they are the giant that they are today. Anyway, everyone has PayPal. PayPal's been around a long time, a very long time. eBay was actually bought by PayPal. Did y'all know that? Some years ago, maybe 10 years ago or so. Hi, Miss Booker. What's up, girl? She said Cash App is Coach Nandy. Yes. CoachNandi. Yes. She said I gave her a custom spoon and another glass cup. I forgot that the cup. Y'all remember the glass cup to make your tea in? Beautiful cup. Everybody who ordered those cups from me got their cups. They love them. I get messages all the time. I got a whole lounge dedicated to people who got all their teas. And if you bought teas and you were admitted into the lounge, so a ton of people who bought teas who weren't even in the lounge. They didn't even want to be part of the lounge. It's free to get in the lounge. But if you made a purchase over a certain amount, you're in the lounge. And they were in there showing their cups. And, don't believe what these hoes tell you. Okay. Don't believe the hype, baby. Some shit happened to me that was very unfortunate over the last couple of years. And I am grateful for it because it transformed me in a lot of ways. I'm stronger. And I've reshifted a lot of things in my life, because of it. And I'm grateful for that. But, these people have you believing one thing when it's something completely different. Let's see. Vera, get your ass down into the welfare. Get to work. What's up, Miss Coleman? Hey, baby. Hi, Nancy. Somebody said, Roxanne Grice said, just awful. I already know. And if it wasn't them, I'm not even saying 100%. It was Carmen and them. I'm saying this is some shit that they have done for sure. And multiple times over the years. And not just once, not just twice, not thrice, many times over the years, we've seen them do it. And so it made me think that, perhaps this, and when she hung up the phone, I was like, yeah, and didn't call back. Yeah. Okay, lady. What's up, Val? Yeah, that picked some Halloween shit. Val Wilson, not Chef Val. Let's see. What's up, Crackberry? That picture of Tate is hideous. Um, what else? There was something else I wanted to tell y'all. I forget. But you guys, listen, I appreciate all of you who have sent in the what's up, Arlene? Sent in the Cash App, birthday Cash Apps to celebrate my birthday. We're doing a $15 birthday challenge. If you don't have it, just like I told that lady on the phone, you're gonna play the call, play that whole motherfucking call. I told her many times, don't worry about it, sweetheart. All right, let me go. I gotta go. This is what I told her. I gotta go. Oh, wait, hold up. What about that bitch Lakeisha? I mean, just kept trying to get me to talk about this girl, talk about them, and talk about Carmen and Tay. And I'm like, well, whatever happens with Lakeisha happens, at this point, and she just kept trying to rope me back in to the discussion. And you see 24 likes on YouTube. You guys, have you hit the like button? That's free. It's free 99. Please make sure you hit the like button on the live. That's very important. And also, when we get off of here, when you go to Facebook, please make sure. You know what? Let me see. Let me show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Hold on. Let me pull the video up. Let me see if I can. If I even still have it here. Let me see. I might not, because I know I have it. It's on my it's on the cloud. My Amazon Prime cloud. Is this it? This might be it. Limited see. Hey! All right, let me play this for y'all. While I'm queuing this up, y'all go hit the Cash App up. It's Coach Nandy for my birthday. It's the birthday Cash App challenge. Please and thank you. I'm so appreciative of all the love and support, for real. Where's this video? Why didn't you load? It's taking a long time. What does it say? It says, having trouble uploading my video. Let me see if I could do it again. Let's see. In case you didn't catch our last time, make sure that you guys are all caught up, please, on all the lives that I do. That's important, so that when I'm making reference to people, places, and things, you know what I'm talking about, because you're all caught up. That's important. Let's see. Limited see. Hey. Limited see.
Everybody,
here we go.
Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark.
All right, listen up. I want y'all to pay attention to this, because it's your homework, and I need y'all to make sure that you do this as soon as we get off of this live. All right. Well, is showing its ass again, because that's what it loves to do. StreamYard. I can't believe I paid for this. While I'm queuing this up, did y'all see that video that Chandra did? So Nikki, we already talked about the Nikki one. Nikki and a lady named Miss Chris, did a parody, basically, of Chandra with the chains like Mr. T and all everything like that. And saying all the things she's saying. Then Chandra in turn did a parody of the lady Chris, who Chandra had let live with her. So Chandra said she had met her online, and the lady was homeless. This is what Chandra said. Now I'm just fucking repeating the facts, bitch. Chandra said that the lady was homeless. And Chandra came on the show and said that, because I'm like, who is this lady? I had no idea who she was until a week ago, because I don't keep up with this shit. I mean, I'm following along a little bit now, but and Chandra and the lady got into it for whatever reason. Chandra told me that could be true or not true. I don't fucking know. She just what she told me. Chandra said that the lady had started talking to Nikki behind her back. And so Chandra found out, and Chandra put her out. And so Chandra did a parody. She responded to what Nikki and Chris did, which was funny, by the pool. And then Chandra padded her body up and made herself look real big, because the lady, Miss Chris, she's a fluffy girl. And Chandra went and put pillows in her stomach area and on her ass, made herself look gigantic, and was in the street outside her own house, when she's doing this parody, with a scarf on her head and looking like a real hobo and looking like a real, homeless person. That's what she was trying to portray. And, did a video back in response to them. And shit was funny. Okay. Shit was hilarious. The same way I laughed at Nikki and Chris's shit. That shit was funny too. I'm not on anybody's side, bitch. I know funny when I see and hear it though. Or no matter whose side it's on. Shit. But it was funny. So, I'm not in any of this shit. Now, it's good to not be in the middle of some controversial bullshit online. It's kind of good to stand on the sidelines and kiki about some of the shit. But some of it is really sad because, you're starting to get the kids involved and they shouldn't be involved in the bullshit and in the mess, but they are. That's very unfortunate. It's come to my attention
What's
that
up,
the Chandra got.
everybody? Coach
Hold
Nandy
on.
here from
Y'all
Nandy After
listen to this
Dark,
first.
coming to you
It's
with
very short,
a
but it's important.
very, nope, 3, 2. Hey, what's up, everybody? Coach Nandy here from
Oh,
Nandy After
wait,
Dark,
no. Let me
coming
take
to
this
you
off.
with.
All right. We ain't gonna go through that. I'll show y'all another time. It's actually up on our YouTube page. It was basically a quick tutorial that I put together about a month ago showing y'all how to make sure that your Facebook notifications are properly set. This shit is very important. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because when I go live and I don't see several hundred people on the live, I know why that is. That's because Facebook did not tell my 21,000 followers that I'm live. They only told a handful of people. That's why my lives, if I ever go live on Facebook or even on YouTube, because you have to set it up on YouTube a certain way too, people don't know that I'm live. They don't find out until later. That's why you'll see on Facebook, we during a live, we may not only have maybe a couple hundred people, but afterwards you'll see the video got 25,000 views, 30,000 views in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. And that's because those people only found out afterwards that I was even live to begin with. And fuck Facebook for doing that. I don't appreciate it at all. And YouTube has something similar. You have to go in. So what I need y'all to do after y'all complete the birthday challenge, the $15 birthday cash app challenge, after you do that, I need you to go back to Facebook, go to our page, Google it, and then not Google it, but put it in the search bar on Facebook. If it's pinned to your favorites, whatever, go to our main page on Facebook, which is Nandy After Dark. Make sure that if it says following, you're not doing it right, because you are following, but you don't have the notification set to favorites or to alls. It should say favorites instead of saying following. That little bar at the top of the page where you normally go to follow somebody, if it says that you're following, you're like, well, I'm following. Now that ain't enough. Click it again and then go in for reels. Click that to favorites, not just highlights, because then you only get notified sometimes when I do reels. Go in to feed. That's when I make a post or post a picture. You want to select all or favorites for that. It's going to be set to default, which means they're only going to tell you once in a blue moon that I posted something. So you don't know. That's why sometimes I post something, it don't even have that many likes or whatever, because people don't even know the shit is out there. And then for lives, make sure you go to lives and you click where it says lives. For the live settings, you click favorites or all, so that you get every single you get notified every time I go live. This is very important. It's not enough for it to say following. And then when you go out of it, don't hit the button at the bottom. It says unfollow, because it's kind of intuitive after you make selections for anything on an app that you hit save or enter. You don't need to do that. Once you make your selection, just swipe down and go out. And then now, instead of saying that you're following, it'll say favorites. That's how you know if you're doing it right, if your settings are set right. All right. So I need y'all to make sure y'all are doing that. So that, and if you're on this live listening to this right now, you probably already did that. That's why you're on this live, because you know that I'm live. But if you're watching this on a replay and you didn't get your notification, this is why. And also on YouTube, make sure you go to YouTube where it says that you are subscribed. Make sure that bell doesn't have a cross through it. Make sure it says that you subscribe to all, not just some. It says all. And then you should see the bell with it kind of without a cross through it. So then you know that you're getting everything. So just please, if you would, kindly just check and double check those settings to ensure that you aren't missing anything and I'm not missing you. Because I love to see you guys and engage with you on the lives, definitely. Hi Melissa, what's up? Miss Lot said I done it. Okay, thank you. I got you on the first. Listen, if you can do it, great. I appreciate it. If you can't, I understand that too. But thank you so much. Yes, I saw that about the lady that she evicted. Yes, it was funny. Yes, they were all funny. They're all funny. Some people were like, "Oh, that one wasn't funny. Oh, only Chandra's was funny. Nikki's and them wasn't funny." Or some people like, "Oh, Nikki's and them was funny, and Chandra's wasn't funny." All that shit's funny to me. It's especially funny to me because I am an influencer and I've had my little trice with people on the internet. Okay, I done had a couple of tussles outside of Carmen and Tay, and that would be only because a motherfucker has come for me. Because I don't come for people unless you're fucking with me. Everyone knows this, whether you hate my guts or not. You know, if it's not Carmen and Tay, I don't just go fucking with somebody. I don't. Now, if you fuck with me enough, I'm going to turn around and give you a bloody nose. Everybody knows that. I mean, I'm going to fuck with you back, and you ain't going to like it. But outside of that, I don't fuck with anybody. The only reason I would have contact with anybody on the internet is if they reach out to me, or if they are saying something about me, or they've done something to me. That's the only reason I would even have dialogue with somebody. I'm not going to just reach out to you out the clear blue sky like, "Oh, let me go to Chandra's page and send her a message and fuck with her, say something crazy to her." That don't even fit my motherfucking personality, my persona at all. But if Chandra reach out to me or saying something crazy about me and I respond in kind, then bitch, that's what you get. You get what you get. I'm just using Chandra as an example. I'm not picking on you. That goes for any fucking body. Everybody knows this about me by now. Unless you will be in Jonesboro today and I can give you cash. No, you're sweet though. I don't want anybody to go out their way and bend over backwards. This is what I was trying to tell a lady on the phone. Don't do it, ma'am. You ain't got it. I don't have Zelle, which she should have known. If she my number one fan, bitch, I'm Jay-Z's number one fan. Huh? I know when the nigga's born, where he's from. I know all his songs, word for word, bitch. I know his mama's name. I know a lot about him. I'm Jay-Z's number one fan. Mm-hmm. So if you're my number one fan and you've been subscribing to my shit for all these years, but you don't know that I don't have Zelle, that I only use Cash App, PayPal, and Chime. Chime most recently, but Cash App and PayPal from day one. If you don't know that, you ain't a fan. This is set up from the get up, bitch. Not you, ma'am. I'm just saying anybody. So I was trying to tell her, don't do it. If you don't have, I don't have Zelle. So don't stress yourself out over it. It's the thought that counts. But she kept persisting. Then when I put that pressure on her, well, how much you trying to send? Oh, that? I don't know that. Oh, now it's time to show some action behind this shit you saying. Oh, I ain't sure. I ain't quite sure. I don't know. Nandy, she also did a skit on TKM. Remember that? Which one did a skit on TKM? Now, I'm going to tell you, Miss Lot, see this? I love Miss Lot because we be thinking alike. I don't remember the skit she did on TKM. But as I saw Chandra's skit last night, after I laughed about that shit, I said, and TKM, you about to catch a stray. I know you watch this page too. I said that Chandra, multitasking, I'm trying to do something while I'm talking to y'all. Excuse the noise in the background. I said that Chandra needs to do a skit on TKM making pound cakes from the bedside. Now that shit would be fun. That's what I thought last night when I was watching Chandra do that skit. I said, Chandra need to do a skit on Tracy K. Mitchell. Tracy 30 K. Mitchell, bitch. Since she kept that money, allegedly, that's what she said. Instead of giving it to Chandra for her son, she need to do a skit on Tracy making pound cakes and licking them fingers and all that kind of shit from the bedside. That would be funny. I'm just glad I'm not in the middle of any of this shit. Because, like I said, I don't have my tussles, and not because I was fucking with anybody. Because I ain't never went out there and fucked with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even Darius, with his nasty bad hygiene having ass, lonely motherfucker. Even him, All the shit that's been going on with Darius over the years, I never even reported on it. The Chantel stuff, they tried to get on my show. Chantel and her team were trying to get on my show. And I told them no. No thanks. I don't want the drama show. I don't want that kind of drama. I wasn't interested. But he would have did it. I mean, it came to my attention later that Darius had talked to Miss Cherie to get information on Darnell. And I mean, that's crazy to me because nigga, you supposed to be this millionaire extraordinaire, bitch. How you got time or the interest to keep tabs on somebody like Darnell who ain't got nowhere near the money you got or the followers, bitch? You should be somewhere living in the epileptic luxury. Like, why are you reaching down, bitch, for anybody? I'm not sticking up for fucking Darnell. Fuck you. I'm talking about anybody, motherfucker. Why are you reaching down to reach for me? Why are you reaching around and reaching? Why? You supposed to be a multi-millionaire. You supposed to have the best, softest life, the nicest things. You a money-making machine, so you claim and say. You happy. The truth is you are jealous-hearted. Yes, you're jealous of people who got less than you. You're a jealous-hearted, miserable ass wannabe female. That's who you are. And that's who you will always be. And so, no, I don't be responding to the shit that he say and do, or the things that be happening in his life to him, like the failed restaurant and all the friendships that he fell out with and all the fuckery. That failed Bali restaurant was a big one. Like, Darius got scammed. And there are whole groups dedicated to thousands of people saying they got scammed by Darius. Whole groups online. Hate groups for Darius. I don't never exploit any of that or talk about any of that. Vel B got that shit covered. I don't need to talk about it. But Darius will have his mouth on a queen like me, honey, twisting facts, making up shit, talking about old shit. How are you still talking about mugshots? My followers don't give a fuck. They still here and they ain't going nowhere. You the only one hanging your hat on that because you know that's the only thing you can say about me, bitch. Really, that people might care about to say that I be telling lies about that piece. Yeah, I told my followers what was hood and they didn't give a fuck. Anyway, all right, y'all. I just wanted to see what y'all had to say. He ain't all that. He ain't none of that. You need to see the one she did on Tracy K. Mitchell. She was so funny. She was in a wheelchair cooking in the kitchen. Oh, I think I might have did. You have Uber One. You can buy me dinner tonight. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Oh no, not the scam. Not the bitch who's so hard up telling somebody don't send me nothing. Don't worry about it. I done told that senior that today, and I'm telling Jay that too. Don't even worry about it. I don't want anybody going out their way to do something for me. If it's convenient and you got it and you can do it, by all means, please bless it. But if it's going to cost you and cause you, and nah, don't do it. Try to tell a lady that on the phone today. But since she insisted, I let her know. Well, all right. Send that shit through Cash App. You want to send it so bad. How much is it? Oh, Nandy, I don't know how much it's going to be. We didn't get to that part of the plan yet. They ain't coached me on that piece yet, Nandy. Nandy, you don't put me on the spot. They ain't prepared me for that question, Nandy. Damn, you done caught me with my diaper down. Bitch, don't play with me in my face like that. I don't like that. I don't like motherfuckers playing on my phone. When that Dave Chappelle skit, I don't like people playing on my phone. I don't like people playing on my phone. I don't like people playing on my phone, man. But all right, let me get off of here. I got things to do. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure on your way out that you like this live. I would definitely appreciate it. And if you're listening to this, it's not too late to send your birthday Cash App tip. You should be like, oh shit, the live over. Damn, I missed it. Oh well, I'll catch you next year. Nah. Do it this year. I appreciate it. And this is a milestone birthday for me. I actually will be transitioning from my 40s into 50, believe it or not. So this is a big one. So if y'all want to go ahead and bless it up with $50, do that. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Fuck them hoes. But y'all have a good rest of the day. He has mean girl energy. Talking about Darius, no doubt. Darius is bitch ass nigga. He's funny to me. I don't even be giving him no motion when you respond to Darius because I don't give a fuck about Darius at all. All right, y'all. Let me go. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Thank you so much. I might be on later. I'm not sure. That's another thing she was trying to press me about. Like, oh, you coming on? I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I'm busy today. You coming on later? What time? You gonna be on? Now, this is not unusual. Normally, when people get me on the phone, like if you ever bought anything from me, I have called you to confirm your order. If you bought a bag, I called to confirm your pajama size. I called to confirm your slipper size, what color slippers you wanted. If you ordered teas, I called to confirm your address. That's just what I do. If you ever order anything from me, chances are you talk to me on the phone. I've called about your order to confirm things. So it's not uncommon for people to get me on the phone like, oh my God, Nandy, it's you. Oh, I can't believe that bitch Carmen. And start talking about Carmen. And the number one question usually is, when are you going live? So when she asked me that, that wasn't really, people normally ask me that when I call them on the phone, but she kept pressing, you're going live today to talk about that bitch Lakeisha. Did another thing. Did you report Lakeisha yet? Did you call in about her license yet? Did you make the call yet? Did you call? Because I really want that bitch license gone. I mean, she was going in. I was like, man, you kind of invested in my mind. You're kind of really, man. I said, whatever happens with Lakeisha, she'll get hers. Whatever when it happens, it'll happen. But she really was trying to force me to have that conversation. And I already know by shit that they've done before that this is the kind of shit that they do. And like I said, I could be totally wrong. But I doubt it. A person with material wealth is not always more wealthy. People are jealous of personalities, morals, ethics, beauty, family, etc. 100%. Darius is very jealous. He's jealous because I am educated, formally educated from brick and mortar university. That nigga got an online degree in keyboarding. Nigga, you a professional keyboard artist now, I guess. He got an online degree in playing the keyboard, and that just don't compare to a master's level educated queen with 3 degrees under her belt from a brick and mortar. And all the other talent, skill, and ability that I have, bitch. You could never. Okay? I don't give a fuck if they said I did everything they ever said that I did and then some. You still are miserable, old, skinny slob, bitch. You're skinny now. They say it's because of X, Y, and Z and that you got this, that, and the third. And I never even talked about that or exploited that. Do I believe it? Yeah. But I don't give a fuck enough about you, Darius. But you clearly likes to ride clits. I thought you didn't like girls. He loves to talk about females, especially. He loves it, but when he bitched up when that man stepped to him on camera, though, he turned into the fairy princess he is, child. But Darius is very jealous. He's jealous of anyone and everyone who is smarter than he is, more relatable than he is, who's more likable than he is. Darius is just a jealous-hearted person. Definitely. To say that moi, just sit on my page and talk about people all day. You are a bitch. Everybody know that's not true. Who I talk about? I talk about everybody all day. What? Okay, girl. If I did, that would be the purpose of the page, of any influencer page, is to talk about people, places, and things. That's why I literally get paid from social media to do that. So that would be my job, the same way you do. All he does is talk about people, everybody, from Tabitha to Sonny, to the bartenders and people that he fell out with, to the restaurant owners and the restaurant workers and his followers in the comments. Nigga, that's what you do. You sit on your page and talk about everybody all day. That's literally how you make your money. That's it. That overinflated cookware. Nobody's buying cookware every day. Cookware is not something that people need more than once. So you're not getting as many orders as the fuck you claim. Okay. I buy a pot set. I'm done for 10 years or however long. So he makes most of his money by being the gossip that he's trying to make people think that other people are, which nothing's wrong with that because that's what social media influencing is for. She ain't got no talent, no skill. She just dumb. She ain't nothing. You can't even make my biggest haters believe that, sweetheart, because they know better. They know better. But this is what Darius does. He sits over there and he's depressed clinically. He takes medication for it. He's just a miserable old bitch ass hag. And so no, I don't be giving him no motion. I don't even be checking for the shit that nigga be saying at all. Because I don't care. He's nobody and nothing. Never forget the taco meat chest. That too. I can go on him for days, but he ain't worth it. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Y'all please bless the Cash App. It's Coach Nandi, CoachNandi, or CoachNandi79 on Cash App. If you have PayPal, it's Coach Nandi on PayPal and Coach Nandi on Chime as well. If you already sent in a tip, which many of you have, or birthday blessing, thank you so much. I appreciate you tremendously. Very much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Very, very, very much appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of the day. I'll catch y'all on the next slide. Make sure you like this video. Bye.